Harbor is actually a bad agent. Now hear me out before you get angry. Harbor's been out for quite a while now and everybody's gotten a chance to play him or see him in game. In today's video, we will be talking about why Harbor isn't that good and how Valorant can make him better. Be sure to like and subscribe and let's get started with the video. By the way, if you guys have any buff ideas for Harbor, be sure to put your ideas in the comments down below. Now let's get started with the video. Let me just start off by saying something that's probably gonna anger a lot of people, and that is Harbor is just a worse Viper. His kit tries to mimic Viper's, but it just isn't that good. With Viper, most of her abilities deal damage. All Harbor's does is slow, which is worse. His ultimate, however, does stun and reveal enemy locations, but that's his ultimate only, and it's very easy to avoid. At this point, Viper is a better pick for all the wannabe Harbor mains because her abilities do damage. So how can Harbor be better? Let's take a look at each of his abilities and see what we can change to make him a bit better. First, let's take a look at his High Tide or E ability, which is his wall. To buff Harbor's wall, I think it should be a bulletproof wall, but hear me out before you think it's overpowered. I think they should make the wall transparent and stay up for a bit longer while also reducing the wall range. This would make it a worse Astro Wall while also being good for a rechargeable ability. This would allow for Harbor to protect himself with the wall while the enemy team can also make plays according to how they see players in the other side. The wall can have a break thing like the smoke where it has a certain amount of damage it can take before breaking, but the wall will still stay up after it breaks for the remainder of the duration. And when players walk through it, they will get the Omen blind effect similar to real life. When you go underwater and you come up, it takes a bit for you to readjust. Now let's take a look at COVE, his Q ability.
To the rest of the world, I am a Raja.
I think his smoke should be able to block abilities just to make it that much stronger. Next, once shooting it, the smoke should stay for longer without the bulletproof shield. Right now, his smokes takes just a few bullets to break, and it's really easy to counter. By the smoke staying up even after the protection is gone, it will be much more viable to use. Similar to the wall, I think when a player walks through the smoke, they should get the Omen blind effect to make it stronger. Finally, I think he should get 2 smokes instead of 1. Right now, it's very easy to use all of his abilities to get on site, and there isn't much to defend site. What I was thinking is, after Harbor uses 1 COVE, a countdown starts for like 20 seconds, then his smoke refills. After he uses his second COVE, the smoke won't refill anymore. Next, let's take a look at his C ability, CASCADE, / his moving wall.
This is the public service announcement.
This ability needs to have a blind effect like all of his other abilities when players walk through it, and that's really all you can do with this ability. I think adding bulletproof to this thing would be way too overpowered, as kinda right now this is one of his best abilities in my opinion. Finally, let's take a look at his ult, Reckoning, which is his X. The problem with his ult is it's very avoidable. Currently, it's very simple to avoid the ult, and the only good thing is it reveals enemy location. I think when the ult is applied, the big circle should have slows so it's harder to escape these tiny circles that stun you. And that's just what I think should be changed for Harbor's kit. If you have any suggestions, be sure to write them in the comments down below, and I will see everybody in next week's video.